Hello, my name is Johana Rodriguez. I'm the Multicultural Outreach Coordinator at PPAL, the Parent Professional Advocacy League. Today, I will talk to you about school district timelines for special education. I want to add that in measuring time, the school district uses school days, which means Monday through Friday, and parents use calendar days. I will talk about the category, the conditions, and the time frame. I will start with evaluations. When there is a concern regarding the student, parents will start by writing a letter to the school district for the child to be evaluated. Once the district receives the letter, they have 5 school days to send the parent an evaluation consent form. Parents then sign and mail the evaluation consent form. This should be done immediately. After a signed evaluation consent form is received by the school, testing will be completed. Then the IEP team will convene to review results. The time frame for this will be within 45 school days. There is also an independent educational evaluation, IEE. This happens when parents dispute district evaluations. This can be done in a team meeting or in writing. Parents then write a letter and request an IEE at district's expense. The time frame for this is within 16 months of district's testing. Now we'll talk about the development of the IEP. The IEP team meets to develop an IEP for the student. No summary or goals or service delivery grid is provided to parents at conclusion of the meeting. The time frame is within 3 to 5 school days. A proposed IEP is sent to parents. Then the IEP team meets to develop an IEP for the student. At this meeting, a summary of goals or service delivery grid is provided to the parents at the conclusion of the meeting. The time frame for this is within 2 calendar weeks. The proposed IEP is to be sent to the parents. Evaluations or assessments obtained by parents. After receiving a report or evaluation provided by the parents, the IEP team convenes to discuss the findings. The time frame for this is within 10 school days. If there is a finding of no eligibility, the IEP team convenes to review evaluation and determines the child is not eligible for special education services. Written notice is sent to the parents within 10 school days. However, parents can reject the finding of no eligibility and file for a due process hearing. The time frame is immediately. This is to protect stay put. IEP proposal. District proposes an IEP to the parent. Parent must return the IEP response page IEP 8. We must always remember to save a copy of the IEP, the envelope, and note the date received and method of delivery. For example, if you receive it today, you will write in pen 2/22/22 via USPS. The time frame for this is 30 calendar days from receipt of IEP. Placement proposal. Let's say district proposes placement, a classroom and a program, to the parent. Parents must return the placement response page, PL1. Again, it is always a good idea to save a copy of the IEP, the envelope, and write the date and method of delivery, as we had discussed earlier. The time frame for this is also 30 calendar days from receipt of IEP. IEP, rejected in part or in full. District must report a partially or fully rejected IEP to DESE. DESE is the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. DESE will then send a letter to the parents outlining options to resolve the issues. If a response to the proposed IEP is not received within 30 calendar days, it is considered rejected. DESE is notified within 5 days. Placement response. Parents can accept placement. Placement is then in effect upon receipt of PL1 form. However, parents can reject placement. Parents can request a meeting to discuss refused placement decision. DESI is again notified within 5 days. Placement response can Parents can request a meeting to discuss the refused placement decision. No time requirement for establishing the meeting date. IEP, stay put. Parents invoke stay put. Stay put will keep a student in the current education placement while receiving the same supports and services until an administrative or judicial process is resolved. So parents invoke stay put rights at an IEPT meeting and or in writing at any time. Stay put status remains in effect until the parent or district file for due process. No time requirement for establishing a meeting date. So I want to end by normalizing that I just talked a lot about categories, conditions, time frame. This was a lot of information that may need more clarification. If you are finding that you might need support around navigating the special education process, please call us at PAL or visit our website at www.ppal.net. Thank you and have a wonderful day.